Good evening, everyone. Going ahead give you a brief overview of what myEcon is all about. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes for some people to chime in. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I see everyone starting to chime in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I will be doing a brief overview of myEcon. So go ahead and get your guest on if you're a myEcon associate. And if you're not a myEcon associate, go ahead and listen in because I'm going to share some information that will make you decide to become a myEcon associate. So give it about another 15 seconds and I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's Friday and you should be getting paid with us in myEcon. We got a lot of folks that have got paid today. We get paid every single week in myEcon, so I'm very honored to be part of an amazing company like myEcon. So 10 more seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm gonna do a brief overview of myEcon. If you're a myEcon associate, go ahead and share this video. If you're not a myEcon associate, just stand by because I'm getting ready to share some information to ensure that you become a myEcon associate. It is Friday. I'm happy. I'm excited. Not because it's the weekend. I'm excited because, as I always say, it's a day that the Lord has made. So I'm going to rejoice and be glad in it anyway, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I am going to still rejoice. So I see everyone starting to chime in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am about to get started. So let me go ahead and dive right into my message. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who do not know, my name is Keith Tucker. I am part of a phenomenal company called myEcon. myEcon. Now, as you can see, my shirt says, rich is an option, broke is a choice. Rich is an option, broke is a choice. So you do not have to be broke. Many people choose to be broke because they stay in their comfort zone. But today, I am encouraging you to come out of your comfort zone. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Who am I part of? Well, I'm part of a company called myEcon, which is short for My Economy. We are the personal financial success company. So I want you to repeat after me. My economy. I'm not here to talk about the world's economy. I'm not here to talk about America's economy. I'm here to talk about my economy and your economy because that's what matters most. Now, I know that a lot of folks say, well, Keith, I don't know if my economy can get better because the world's economy is messed up. But guess what? There are people still making millions and billions in spite of how bad they say the economy is. Now, in myEcon, we believe that there's two basic objectives that everyone's trying to accomplish on a daily basis. Two, the first objective is most people are trying to go to a job or a business to earn enough income to provide for their current lifestyle. I want you to think about this for a minute. The food that you eat, the clothes that you wear, the house that you live in, that has to be paid for some way, and most people do that through a job or a business. Now, the second objective that people are trying to accomplish is while they're working that job or business, they're trying to simultaneously put enough money in some type of asset or investment so that one day when they retire, their money works for them instead of them working for the money. Think about it. One day you're going to come off your job. It could be age, health, downsizing, outsourcing, whatever the case may be. In order for you to successfully walk away from that job, you need to have some type of money and some type of asset, whether it's stocks, bonds, mutual funds, IRAs, annuities, whatever it is, that puts you in a position where your money's working for you instead of you working for the money. Those are the two basic objectives. Everyone's trying to provide for their current lifestyle, but they're trying to simultaneously provide for their future lifestyle. Now, most people are not meeting those two objectives because of four challenges. There are four challenges that are stopping people from meeting those two objectives. and it's causing people to live paycheck to paycheck. Let's talk about these 4 challenges. The first challenge is inflation. Inflation. We call inflation the silent killer. The reason we call inflation a silent killer is because inflation hurts you, but most people don't see it hurting them because inflation creeps up on you. Let me give you a good example of inflation. You were making $7 an hour in 1990, and you're making $14 an hour now. The truth of the matter is you still make $7 an hour, because even though your paycheck went up, so did daycare, so did food, so did clothes. So your paycheck went up an inch when inflation went up a foot. So if you don't do anything to outpace inflation, you'll never get ahead. That's challenge number 1, inflation, if you're taking notes. Challenge number 2, taxes. Taxes takes the first 1/3 of your hard-earned income. You don't believe me? I want you to pull your paycheck out, and I guarantee you will see federal, state, FICA, and Social Security. They took 1/3 of your hard-earned income before you even got a chance to spend any of your money. Think about this. Federal, state, FICA, and Social Security, right off the top, before you even got a chance to spend a penny, a nickel, a dime, or a dollar, they then took 1/3 of your hard-earned income. And get this, in some cases it's more than that, because there's an old saying that says the more you make, the more they take. So I'm being very modest when I say 1/3 of your income. But that's challenge number 2, taxes. Believe it or not, that's the biggest bill you pay. It's not your mortgage bill. It's not your car note. It's not those student loans. It's your tax bill. Challenge number 3, debt. Now, think about this for a minute. You're not making enough money as it is because of inflation. Taxes come in and take 1/3 of your income. And here comes debt. They come in and takes the second 1/3 of your income. Now, debt is a result of taxes. Now, here's what I mean by that. Let's say you're making $50,000 a year on your job. You got so excited about that $50,000 that you went to the car dealership, bought you a car, and you told them you make $50,000. Then you drove your car over to the mortgage company and you bought yourself a home, and you told them you make $50,000. But guess what? You never made $50,000 because you lost 1/3 of it to taxes. So you really bought home $35,000. But here's the dilemma. You got financed at $50,000. So now you end up in debt because you're buying things that you really can't afford. See, I'm talking about the challenges that are keeping you living paycheck to paycheck and keeping many people in poverty. Now let's talk about challenge number 4, big business. Big business. Big business takes the final 1/3 of your income. You know, this is amazing. You know, you're not making enough money as it is because of inflation. Taxes takes the first 1/3 of your income. Debt comes in and takes the second 1/3 of your income. And now here come big business. They take the final 1/3 of your income. Let me break down big business for you. Big business is very, very smart. Big business knows what time to play the commercials. They know what days to play the commercials. They know what colors to use in the commercials. And guess what else big business knows? Big business knows that every single month there's a holiday. So big business say, you know what? Let's run a sale every single month. Get this. January, we got New Year sales. February, Valentine's Day sales. March, spring break sales. April, Easter sales. May, Memorial Day sales and Mother Day sales. June, Father Day sales. July, 4th of July sales. August, back to school sales. September, Labor Day sales. October, Halloween sales. November, oh, they get you big time because now Thanksgiving is now called Brown Thursday. So now you eat your food and get indigestion trying to run to the store on Thanksgiving. Then the day after Thanksgiving is Black Friday. Then after that is Small Business Saturday. And then they get you again on Cyber Monday. And then in December, it's Christmas sales. Every single month, there's a sale. And you, the consumer, get caught up and go and spend your hard-earned money. See, think about it. God forbid on Christmas, you don't walk in that house and bring your kids anything for Christmas. your whole house is going to be turned upside down. God forbid on Valentine's Day you don't get your loved one, your sweetheart, something for Valentine's Day, your whole house is going to be turned upside down. Big business knows that, and big business capitalizes on that. Now, I named every holiday of the month, but get this, what about birthdays? What about anniversaries? You can easily lose way more than a third of your income. So I talked about 4 challenges that are stopping you from building wealth. Number 1, I talked about inflation. Number 2, I talked about taxes. Number 3, I talked about debt. And then number 4, I talked about big business. Now, I want you to think about something. If you had a boat on the ocean today, no matter how big it is, if that boat has holes in it, sooner or later the boat is going to sink. Well, guess what? The same goes for your income. Many of you got big income, but you got holes in it: inflation, taxes, debt, and big business. And that's why your income is sinking, and that's why you're living paycheck to paycheck and ending up in poverty. We got to change that, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? That's why I'm here. I'm here to give you 3 powerful solutions to help you overcome those 4 challenges. Let's talk about solution number 1. It's called income shifting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, income shifting is amazing because, get this, you don't have to sell anything and you don't have to enroll anybody in business to get the money I'm about to tell you about. Let me say that again, just in case you missed it. With income shifting, you do not have to sell anything and you do not have to enroll anybody in business to get the first couple streams of income I'm getting ready to talk about. Let's talk about it. Income shifting, what is it? Well, the first thing we got to understand is many of you are what we call cash flow negative. And you probably saying, Keith, what do you mean cash flow negative? I'm doing good. I make good money on my job. I'm good. Let me break something down to you. If you're paying this month's bills with this month's money, you are literally one pink slip or one government shutdown from a financial catastrophe. See, you shouldn't be paying this month's bills with this month's money. You should be paying this month's bills with money you made months ago or a year ago. But many of us are living paycheck to paycheck. We're paying this month's bills with this month's money, and we mess around and get a pink slip. Your whole financial portfolio goes in disarray. We got to change that, ladies and gentlemen. So in myEcon, the first stream of income that we're going to get for you that does not require you to sell anything, that does not require you to enroll anybody in business, is this. We're going to educate you on the W-4 form. The W-4 form is a form that you filled out when you first started your job. That's the form that your human resource person didn't know how to fill out. That's the form you looked at and it looked like a foreign language to you. You didn't even know how to fill out. And guess what you did? You just put 0 or 1 because your human resource person said that. Your homeboy told you to put 0 or 1. But guess what? That's incorrect. The W-4 is called an allowance worksheet, not a dependent worksheet. That's 2 different things. So in myEcon, we teach you line by line, front and back, how to fill that form out. And we've seen people pick up an extra $100 to as high as $1,000 extra in their paycheck without owing at the end of the year. So let me ask you this question. If you're listening, who on this live video could use an extra $100 to $1,000 without recruiting a single person or selling a product? That's the first thing we're going to do for you immediately in myEcon. That's in the first 3 to 5 days. We're going to get that W-4 corrected so you can take it to your job and get yourself a pay raise without asking the boss. Can you use a pay raise without asking the boss? That's the first thing we're going to do when you first join us in myEcon. Now, when we get you that extra money, we're going to teach you and educate you on how to apply that money towards your debt. See, we got to get you debt free. See, debt keeps you chained to a job longer than you want to. I guarantee you that if you had a choice, if you had an option, you would rather roll over in bed instead of roll out of bed. But because you have debt, you got to roll out of bed and sit in traffic, deal with nasty co-workers, work hard. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to change that. So when we get that extra money from your W-4, that's not used for you to start buying clothes and buying cars and buying all this fancy stuff. We're going to take that money, use our software that comes with your business at no additional cost, and it's going to break down a financial blueprint to help you pay off that debt quick, fast, and in a hurry. See, that software helped me Before I joined myEcon, I had $100,000 worth of debt. I used the software and the strategies in the system and eliminated all $100,000 of debt in 1 year. Now, the beauty of that, that freed up $2,400 a month that was going to the creditors, now comes back to me residually every single month. That's $2,400 of residual income without selling anything, without enrolling anybody in business. I hope you hear me loud and clear, because myEcon is a game changer. And if you miss this, you're going to miss out on some huge money. So like I said, we're going to show you how to correct your W-4, get that extra money, apply it towards your debt, get you debt free, because that's going to free up another stream of income. So that's the second stream of income created for you. The third stream of income, we're going to teach you how to repair and restore your credit. Many people have terrible credit and it's causing you to lose money. You say, what do you mean, Keith? Well, you went to a car dealership and another person went to a car dealership. You both walked in, bought the same exact car. One of you walked out paying $200 a month. The other of you walked out paying $500 a month. What's the difference? You bought the same car from the same dealership, from the same car dealer. What's the difference? I tell you what the difference is. Your credit. See, that $200 and $500, that's a $300 difference that could be going into your investments instead of the creditor's pocket. So we teach you how to restore your credit. We have a phenomenal smart money kit system that's going to walk you through step by step how to get stuff deleted, updated, or corrected on your credit report to help you raise that credit score to a 750 or above. We're going to teach you some strategies to get you more money so that you can start paying off the debt on your credit report, so that can help you increase your score. So that's another stream of income created. 3 streams of income created for you. 1, correct your W-4. That happens in the first 3 to 5 days when you get involved with our business. 2, once you start getting that extra money, we're going to use the software to put it towards your debt to get you debt free. 3, we're going to fix your credit, get it restored so that you can start getting stuff at a lower interest rate instead of a high interest rate, so that you can save you money. 3 streams of income without selling a single product or service. myEcon is a game changer in the financial industry, in the network marketing industry. So that's strategy number 1, income shifting. That's powerful. We have people that have strategized their way to $1 million just using those 3 strategies alone. That's all. They use those 3 strategies and have strategized their way to $1 million. Now let's talk about strategy number 2, business income. Now this is for the people that want to earn residual income. This is for the people that want to earn leverage income. This is for the people that want to earn some weekly income to basically help them pay off debt faster or help them to invest faster. So this is called business income. Now, why is it important to have a business? Well, like I said earlier, you need to have another stream of income, because if your job slows down, so will your income. If your job stops, so will your income. Now, let me say this, 2 things. 1, the business side of our business is not mandatory. We're not saying that you have to work the business if you get the membership from us. It's not mandatory. So if you just want to work on your strategies alone, by all means do so. You can still have $1 million in your pocket just using the strategies. But number 2, this is for people that want a business. I'm talking to you because there are some people that want to speed up the process of wealth. They want to have more money coming in their household. Now, when I talk about this business, I'm not telling you to stop your job. I tell people all the time, be thankful for your job, just don't be satisfied. In other words, your job should be a comma in your sentence, not a period in your sentence. And I hope you wrote that down. Your job should be a comma in your sentence, not the period in your sentence. So let's talk about the business income. This is for the people that are ready to build residual and leverage income. We build you a world-class website that allows you to basically market some amazing products and services. We have all types of products and services. I'm just going to name just a few, not all of them, just to let you know, because myEcon's in multiple industries. Our main product, our main meat and potatoes is financial education. We're going to always lead with that. That's our meat and potatoes. That's our foundation. We'll never get away from financial education. So don't get it twisted. But we also have some other products and services just to help you earn some extra income. We have products such as travel. Travel is $1 trillion industry. We have an opportunity for you to take part of that. Book people's plane tickets, hotels, rental cars, cruise and vacations through your website. You get paid. You don't have to teach nobody how to travel. They already know how to do it. They're just going to do it through your website so you can get paid. Health and wellness. It's $1 billion industry. The baby boomers are trying to stay alive longer, so they're trying to stay healthy longer. And I always tell people, what good is it to be wealthy and you're not healthy enough to spend it? We have some amazing health and wellness products, and the good thing about our products, there's no shipping costs, there's no taxes, and we don't force you to get on auto ship. Let me repeat that again because I want you to hear this loud and clear. This is what separates us from all these other companies. There is no shipping costs on our products. There are no taxes on our products, and we do not force you to get on auto ship. So I had to throw that out there because this is more of a reason why you should want to get involved with us. So we got some great products. You can get paid for doing that. Online shopping, $1 trillion industry. Stores are shutting down because they'd rather ship the stuff from the warehouse to a person's home instead of shipping it to a store where they got to pay employees, overhead, electricity, etc. So online shopping is the trend that's getting ready to take over. People are already doing it. It's cheaper. You don't have to get in your car and waste gas. You can have more variety when you shop online. Well, we have contracts for stores like Walmart, Target, PetSmart, Foot Locker, Expedia, Travelocity, Fandango. I mean, you name it, we got it. Every time someone shops online at those stores they were already shopping at anyway, you get paid. I want you to think about this for a second. When most people shop online, all they get back is a white piece of paper, which is a receipt. Now I'm teaching you now how to shop online and get a green piece of paper, which is some cash. Which one would you prefer? I hope you said cash, and I can show you how to do that through myEcon. Credit repair. I just talked about that earlier. People want to get their credit fixed because they're tired of renting from homes where landlords are charging you double deposit, or they're charging you outrageous amounts where you're helping the landlord get rich when you rent. Well, most people can't do it because their credit's bad to move into a house. Well, I have a solution for that. We have a great product that you can market that can help people fix their credit and restore it, and you can get paid for it. Roadside assistance. People need roadside assistance. We got a great product for only $7.99 for roadside assistance. That's a very affordable and competitive cost to a lot of other companies out there. So those are just a few of the products that we have. I can go on for days. We have multiple products because multiple products help you earn multiple streams of income. Now let's talk about our amazing compensation plan. Ladies and gentlemen, let me stop here for 1 second. When I come to the compensation plan, the first thing that people always say is those network marketing companies, those home-based businesses, those direct sale companies, all they are just pyramids. That's what people say all the time. But let me break something down to you. I really want you to get this. I really want you to catch this. And I really want you to understand it. When you think about McDonald's, the CEO of McDonald's makes most of his money, not from selling those hamburgers, those French fries, and those drinks. He makes most of his money by allowing you to buy a franchise from him. He lets you run the franchise, but he earns a percentage of the revenue every single week. Same concept with us. When someone pays $47.90, from you, they're buying a franchise, just like you buying a franchise from McDonald's. The only difference is if you want a McDonald's franchise, you got to have $1 million in your investments. How many people have $1 million in investments? Not many. So this gives you an opportunity to start out at $47.90 to become a business owner. Yes, to become a business owner so that you can have an opportunity to know how it feels to run a business. So that pyramid thing, I want you to get it out your mind, because if you're going to call us a pyramid, you might as well call McDonald's a pyramid, Burger King a pyramid. You need to call the CEO of all those companies and say, hey, look, you running a pyramid. But I know you won't, because you understand that McDonald's has a product and service, and even though he's selling franchises and getting paid off of everybody, he has a product or service. myEcon has products and services, and we're the same concept. The only difference is McDonald's is $1 million worth $47.90 to start a home-based business that can help you make the same kind of money that you could make in a McDonald's. Ladies and gentlemen, I really want you to understand that concept. See, we've been listening to the wrong people. See, when you shift your mindset, that is when you can shift your income. So let's dive into this compensation plan. For $47.90, someone pays $47.90 to buy a myEcon franchise from you. Once two people do that, you're promoted to what we call an executive vice president. As an executive vice president, everyone that pays $47.90 to buy a franchise from you, you're going to earn $35 the following week. We get paid weekly, ladies and gentlemen. Not bi-weekly, not monthly, weekly. So if someone pays $47.90 to join you in business, to get a financial success membership, to better their credit, to increase their investment portfolio, to get a pay raise on their job without asking the boss. When they pay $47.90, myEcon is going to pay you a check of $35. That's a commission of $35 the following week. So next Friday, you get that check. But get this, you know several people that want to eliminate debt. You know several people that want to increase their credit score. You know several people that want to increase their investment portfolio. Every person that you know, you want to tell them about this program, and each person that buys the financial success membership from you for $47.90, you're going to earn $35 the following week. So you told you if 100 people enrolled today, you're going to get 100 times 35 next week. If 200, 300, 500, 1,000, you're going to get 1,000 times 35 next week. And it goes on and on and on. But get this, it gets better. See, your organization can say, look, I want to start selling franchises as well. So when your team starts selling franchises, you're going to start earning $25 every time they do it in the base shop. So think about this. Joe, you made $35. Joe knew two people that needed to increase their score, credit score, eliminate debt, increase their investment income. Joe knows two people you don't know. Well, when Joe bring in those two people to get the membership, you're going to earn $25 a piece on those two people. Those people know people that Joe don't know and you don't know. $25, $25, $25, $25. How many $25 can you stand? See, this goes on until infinity. $35 for each person that you personally enroll in business, $25 for everyone in the base shop till infinity, ladies and gentlemen. Your team can grow to as however big you want it to grow. Then it gets better. We pay residual income. We can pay you up to $8 residual income off of everyone that's paying the $35 monthly fee to keep their website active. Think about this for a minute. You have 1,000 people that bought a franchise from you, and you're earning $8 per person. That's a $8,000 residual income coming in every single month because they're running their franchise, they're making money, they're building an organization, and you're earning residual income. There's even more money. I don't want to go too detailed into it, but I'm just telling you, the sky is the limit. You can make some amazing income doing this part-time, full-time, or spare time. Let me say that again. You can make some amazing income doing this part-time, full-time, or in your spare time, but you got to take action. Third and final solution that we provide, investment income. We teach you how investments work. We're not an investment company. We do not sell investments. We just educate you on how investing works. See, most people walk to a financial planner and you sit there like a deer in the headlights because they're saying concepts and terms that maybe you just never heard, you just don't understand. But what if you were financially empowered to walk into that office and already be knowledgeable on how investments work so that you can walk in there and dictate to them what you want to invest in instead of allowing them to tell you what to invest in. See, in myEcon, we have a class called Invest Smart. We're going to teach you about those stocks, those bonds, those mutual funds, those IRAs. We're going to also teach you how to get more than the average 1% that you normally get in a savings account or a checking account at a bank. See, many of you don't understand. You get excited about a Capital One, a Bank of America, Wells Fargo. They gave you a checking account or a savings account. They gave you a free iPad or an iPod for open up an account. You love that. You saw that. You got happy about that. And what you don't know is They took your money that you invested in your savings account, took it to an investment firm. They're getting 5, 10, 15, 12, whatever percent on your hard-earned money, and you love your bank because of a free iPad or iPod, because of your lack of knowledge. See, the Bible says our people perish because of lack of knowledge. You're perishing financially because you just don't know. Let me give you a tip. There's something called the rule of 72. You can Google it. You can look it up. I want you to confirm everything I'm saying. The rule of 72 states if you take 72 and divide it by the interest rate, it's going to tell you how long it takes for your money to double. So if you got a savings account, you got $1,000 in your savings account at 1%. That's what you normally get with a savings account. It's really less than that. Well, I'm being very modest saying 1%, but let me just say 1% to make my math easy. 72 and the 1 is 72. It would take 72 years for that $1,000 to double to $2,000. I didn't say 72 seconds. I didn't say 72 minutes. I didn't even say 72 days. I said 72 years. Do you have that type of time on your hands to wait for your $1,000 to double 72 years later? Ladies and gentlemen, see, the bank understands the rule of 72 and they use it to their advantage. We teach you about that in myEcon. You're going to learn about capital gains. You're going to learn about dividends. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen to me closely. The best investment you can ever invest in, I want you to get a piece of paper. I want you to write this down, and I want you to put it in capital letters. I'm about to give you a secret. I'm about to give you something that's going to blow your mind. I'm going to tell you what the best investment is. You know, this is the best kept secret. The best investment that you can ever invest in. I hope you got a piece of paper. I want you to write it in marker. I don't want you to write it in pencil so you can erase it. I want you to write this in marker. The best investment you can ever invest in that's going to give you the highest rate of return ever is YOU. You need to be the CEO of YOU. There's no such thing as a bad investment when you are investing in yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time that you start investing in yourself and stop hesitating and procrastinating and whatever else that start with that, end with those letters. So in closing, to get started, all you have to do is get back to the person who invited you to this live video and get signed up on their website. They're going to give you their website. You're going to go to their website and you're going to click join now. And literally it's going to take you less than 5 minutes to complete an online application and your website goes up immediately. And get this, the $47.90 is an investment. It's not a cost, it's an investment in you. And it's tax deductible. And then 30 days later, we have a $34.95 monthly fee. The monthly fee covers the hosting of your website. You get the debt elimination software I was telling you about. You get a record keeping tool that's going to help you track your expenses in your business to keep you audit proof. You can get that credit repair system I was telling you about to get your credit right, get you in the 750 club and above. You can get some financial calculators. You can get investment training. You can get tax training. You can get a home-based business that can earn you some substantial income weekly. And you can get world-class support and recognition. All it costs is $47.90 for the initial investment, which is tax deductible. And then 30 days later, it's $34.95 a month, which is all tax deductible. The government is paying the bill, so the business is free. What's your excuse? What is your excuse when the business is free? You get an opportunity to get tax deductions to write off things that you're going to do anyway, like driving your car, cell phone bill, internet bill, paying your children a wage instead of allowance, your laptop computer, if you buy a new phone. All these things are now tax deductible, lowering your taxable income so that you can be in a lower tax bracket. So, in closing, let me say this. There are 3 reasons why a person would not join this amazing opportunity today. Number 1, you said, Keith, you said a lot of information. I don't know if I caught everything. I don't understand everything. Let me tell you something. When you first started your job, you went in your job and they went over a whole lot of information. Do you remember when you first started your job, you went to orientation, they had you fill out all this paperwork, had you looking at videos, they were talking to you, giving you a briefing. You didn't remember everything they said, but guess what you did? You stayed around long enough on that job to collect a paycheck, and some of you still there. So let's take that excuse off the table today. We got to take that off the table. Number two, you said, Keith, I'm just too busy. I got a lot going on. I just don't know if I can put another thing on my plate. You don't understand me, Keith. I'm just busy. I got kids they got to worry about. I got church events. I got just basketball practice. I got a lot going on, Keith. I'm just too busy. But you know, I was busy too, ladies and gentlemen. I was busy being broke and had nothing to show for it. Busy. I'm bragging about being busy. You know, some of us use that as an excuse so we can find our way out. Oh, I'm just too busy. I don't know if I can pick anything up. That's an excuse. That's an excuse because a lot of us, we make time for what we want to make time for. You know, you busy on Friday nights, but we make time to go to the club, go to the parties, but yet you say you're busy. See, it's amazing how many people say their plate is full, but when you see them, they're barely eating. So take that excuse off the table as well. And number three, you said, Keith, I don't have $47.90 to get started. I'm not here to down you about that. I'm not going to down you because you don't have $47.90, but I am going to educate you on something. You got to get educated about this. How long do you want to have a $47.90 problem? How long? This is a question that you seriously have to ask yourself. You got to ask yourself, how long do you want to have that problem? And number two, what are you going to do to fix it? See, if you keep doing the same old things, you're going to keep getting the same results. So if you're tired of the results that you're getting, something has to change, and that change starts with you. We got to break the generational curse. See, the Bible says we're supposed to leave generational wealth, but we leave generational debt to our children and our children's children. We got to break that, and the curse starts with you. You got to break that curse. So today, make a decision. Get signed up today. Stop waiting until next week or next payday. You know, people say, I'm going to sign up next payday, and then payday come around because life happens. Something else comes up. I'll do it next payday, and we got to wait another 2 weeks. And the next thing you know, it turns to a month, 2 months, 3 months, and next thing you know, broke Bob or broke Susie and told you, you don't need to be doing that thing. You just need to get yourself another job. You just need to get yourself a part-time job. Ladies and gentlemen, stop making excuses and get started today. So again, get back to the person who invited you. Get signed up with their website. If I invited you, contact me ASAP. But whoever invited you, get signed up with them. Let's build together. I want to help you build together. I'm not just going to be upline. I don't want to use that word. I want to be your sideline. We're going to walk side by side and build this thing together. I ain't your boss, because let me tell you something. When you join this business, I understand already in my mind and in my heart that you left this business to get away from your boss, not to pick up a new boss. So I'm not your boss. I'm going to be there on your side. We're going to walk together and we're going to win together. So thank you so much for chiming in. I look forward to seeing you all get involved with the opportunity. Look forward to seeing you at one of our local meetings. And I most importantly look forward to seeing you all at the top. Enjoy your weekend. God bless you. And I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. Talk to you soon.